This is already February. January went past so quickly, if you notice. And this morning I'm so happy to welcome Saudari Nurshahidah, so smiling sweetly. She has been smiling the whole week. But this morning I'm very happy on two fronts, two reasons. The attendance in our postgraduate seminar has been very, very good, very excellent. Anim always ordered something for 20 people. We almost have 20 people except for a few I don't see here. I don't see Anissa, I don't see Lang, I don't see Faisal, Azwan, and a few others. After all, Arabic has put in the special this book, isn't it? Yeah, I saw. The other thing I was very happy is the fact that Nurshahidah and earlier than this Nabila, or rather their supervisor Dr. Nurani Talib, has been very urgent in responding to the Malvaceae issue. It was only last year, was it? Or 2 years ago? 2009. But it came to our knowledge only recently that the Malvaceae, Staphylococcus, Deviaceae were put in the basket of Malvaceae with a total of 9 subfamilies, right? And some of these subfamilies' names are very difficult to pronounce, such as, I don't know how to pronounce it, Byttneroideae, Helicteroidea, and Dombeyoideae. Oh, very difficult to pronounce. And the other day we have listened already to Nabila discussing the problem with taxonomy in this big family of Malvaceae. And this morning we had Nurshahidah to discuss the taxonomic value of trichomes. As you all realize, this synthesis of Malvaceae had been done on the basis of molecular data as well as morphology data. So combined molecular and morphology. Now Nurshahidah is trying to look at the anatomy, and you will listen to her attentively that when I read her abstract, in some part it is valuable, but not all the time that trichomes has been supporting the synthesis of Malvaceae. So without much further ado, I must thank everybody for attending the inaugural lecture on the 31st by Dr. Sri Lim Chong Kit. The way I feel it, I felt very challenging as to what he was telling us, not only in the gingivillalis but also in the palms. Here is a man who trained himself to like taxonomy, to deal with taxonomic problems. In many cases I agree with him, but in some cases I disagree, especially with regard to rules and regulations. I can understand his predicament, his problem, especially when typification of collar species of Musa, Sapientum and Malvaceae. I can understand. But then again, taxonomy, as I always tell you, it is so subjective. The way you interpret description, the way you interpret typification, And if you can go along with other interpretations, in the case of Musa by Heikkinen, by others, fine. But if you can't, you just simply cannot ignore the fact that we humans are so weak. You know, it is not wrong to type to give the picture of one banana as the type of a day. I think it was Barbiciana or Sapientia, I can't remember, the koala species. Because people who interpret it that way have reason to explain why. After all, in taxonomy, we always believe an element. What is an element? Normally, it's a description, and normally it's a specimen. You know, so one banana is a specimen. Of course, if it's stretching too far, it's just like, for example, in gate yeast typification, a piece of one banana is equivalent to a piece of Apigonium, you know. But of course, failing the specimen, you can go to the description. Only when you don't have the specimen, you don't have the description, you don't have the illustration, then we have a problem in typification. But that was his, Dato Sri's interpretation. Alright?